What's up, Andre?
Oh, what's going on, Birdie?
Just getting to the desk right now, man. So I'm gonna start doing these markups real quick.
Good. I got on the desk right when I went live.
Hey,
We gonna see. I'm gonna ideally. I already know what I'm looking for though. We gonna see though. We gonna see. So I'm gonna start off again. The previous day's high, previous day's low. Previous day's high has already been ran through. Just like that. Get the Asian session range from the day before. Boom, boom, just like that. Got the 12 a.m. open. And ideally, London session didn't have a drop below price where I ideally would have wanted to see a potential low of the day. But London session did create this low that did retrace. And this is going to be the low I'm going to use for potential retracement along with this high up here. So ideally, the trade I'm looking at today is just going to be a London continuation and overall looking to clear the highs from Monday. It's already been cleared now that I'm looking at it. So these highs have already been ran through now that I'm looking at this. So that could be a potential sign that price is either going to look to continue to reverse or price is going to try to make a run for Friday's high, which is right above here. So now that I think about it, the ideal target was clearing Monday's high, but it already did. So price could try to reverse or might end up just consolidating. We will see, we will see. But like I said, let me get these big figure levels in and around. We have 33,500 right here, 33,200 right here, 33,300 right by the previous day's high. And we're currently at around 33,400, and then we have 33,000 right below the 12 a.m. open and below the London session, below the Asian session low. But ideally, I'm just going to be looking for potential retracement to take price higher. So price can come down to this 33,200, 33,300 area where the Asian session high is previous day's high, and this fib long. Let me see if it's a higher time frame. Order block. Then we have these two up candles right here. So ideally, I think 33,200 is going to be the ideal trade. We're going to see if price can get down there though first. Just like that. In my opinion, this would be the ideal trade with this order block retracing into it. Doesn't mean it will happen, but that would be ideal. And then our stop loss would be right below this low down here, which is damn 140 points. Shit. Yeah, we gonna see. Let me look at NAS 100. See if there's a cleaner setup. Previous day's high got ran through already. Also, in this case, Monday's high didn't get ran through, so that could be a potential target for me. So that's already something I'm going to be keeping in mind. Got the previous day's high, previous day's low, previous day's high has been ran through, so it's already showing us more than likely price is going to continue bullish if it doesn't reverse. We got the Asian session range right here, just like that. Got the 12 a.m. open. Both of these pairs didn't make a London session low of the day, which isn't ideal in my opinion. But nonetheless, ain't nothing I can do about that. So we're going to see how price reacts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same thing, that London session low that was created, along with this high that New York session created. And I'm going to look for potential retracement to here. These out more. And if I go to a higher time frame, I'm going to look for potential order block within these areas. The only one that we have one on is right here on the 30-minute. These last two up candles I'm going to use, which is very similar to what's on US 30. Just like that. Go back to 15-minute. Pull it over. It's a very similar situation, but in this situation, 13,500 is right at that high of the order block. So in this case, this might be even cleaner setup because we have multiple confirmations. Those confirmations are, we do have the Asian session high in alignment with 13,500, in alignment with this high of the 30-minute order block, and we have more confluence with this fib long, and we already cleared the previous day's high, so price could just continue to move from there. Let's get this 38.20% level, because I think that's what we're currently rejecting. Yes, it is. Or price can end up just continuing to push higher, but in my opinion, I would want to see it come a little bit lower before pushing higher. So this is my analysis on NAS 100. Ideally, what am I going to be targeting? If we can get this bullishness in price, 13,800 will be my ideal target. 13,700 is where price already currently rejected, so I would already want to see price go past that level. We're currently at this 13,600 level, right at this previous day's high, and this 38.20%. So price could just stay trending just like it already is. Didn't make the low of the day, so that's definitely a potential situation. But in my opinion, I think NAS looks like the cleaner setup today. And let me see risk reward wise, how big would risk be? Yeah, and it's way less risk too, 70 to 90 points instead of 150, 140, which is kind of very lot. But we will see. Only time will tell, but this is my analysis right now for NAS 100. And then for US 30, it's a very similar thing. Price could either reject off of this 38.20% and continue moving higher to the ideal target, or price come a little bit lower before pushing higher. But we will see. We will see.
Is your stop under the order block, or is it kind of a little bit like by the?
I want it below the low.
Okay.
Let me see this. If I were to pull it from this low, that's a little bit cleaner though right here. Interesting. Something to keep in mind. I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see. And looking off the daily, I think there's a good chance that price could continue pushing bullish, in my opinion, at least to 14,000 on NAS 100. If not today, then at least start making its way towards that level. Yeah, around 14,000 right there. We already cleared the previous day's high. We already made the down wick, it looks like. So I don't know. We made a down wick, but it's like weird. Hold on, let me check the 15 minutes time from over here. Yeah, makes somewhat sense. 4-hour time frame. Did close with a rejection after clearing these highs. Something to keep in mind. We'll see. We will see. Now I just wait for one of these setups to slowly play out. Looks like US 30 still wants to fall. That's a good sign. But in my opinion, I don't know. I just don't like how we cleared this Monday high and automatically started to retrace. It's giving could end up just staying in the consolidation. We're not holding this 38.20% level, so I'm going to take that off. Ideally, I don't want it to hold either. I want to see this on NAS though, because NAS has the cleaner setup. US 30 is somewhat similar, but there's a lot of range in between this key area that I would want to enter in. 13,500 is ideally where I want to get in on NAS 100.
That's still a couple of points. Let's see. Still got a range. Oh man, why isn't this working? There we go. About 150 pips to our target. 125, 150.
On what? Only? Nah, it's definitely more than 150.
For NAS, I'm looking at NAS 100 as a cleaner setup, honestly.
Yeah, it's at least 240 and at least 300. I don't know. What would you be targeting for only 100 points?
Well, I'm saying that I'm targeting the 79% retracement, that order block, and for price is still above it. I'm just saying price still needs to fall over 130 points for the buy, bullish buy.
When you say target, I thought you meant like in a trade target. We'll see. We'll see.
Got the risk to reward tool up. Got the marked up the ranges, the targets, fib. How come you didn't measure the fib from the bottom of the Asian session, but you measured it from the bottom of the London session?
Because I want to look for a London continuation.
London continuation. London fib for a London continuation. Okay, got it, bro. It's in my head.
For the people watching, more than likely you are subscribed, but if you aren't, make sure you subscribe. We're one subscriber away from 850, and I got OCD, so I can't really look at all these random numbers. You know, I want to see 850. I will make another account and subscribe to myself if I don't hit 850 today. That's how bad my OCD is. New cat. 849. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this is a 2-hour order block. Not even 30 minutes. Yeah, everything's bullish. It's just after we cleared this high, we'll see. If I measure, I don't know if I look at this. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Waiting for NAS to start to drop already. US 30 showing the willingness, but NAS not so much.
Did you get the 850 subscribers?
Probably not. Most of the ones watching get the notifications, so they're probably subscribed.
Did you refresh it though?
I refreshed, I don't see nothing now. Yeah, 850 now. Oh. What you had another account? Yes, sir. Hey. That's what I like to see. Now let's not lose a trade. Yeah. That will ruin my life.
Some goals, bro.
1,000 coming soon. I'll probably hit 1,000. I average maybe 40, 45 subscribers a month. So maybe 2 months I should be at 1,000.
You'll get it, bro.
Yeah, only with time. Only with time.
Yeah.
The uploading is there. It's just, we'll see. All right, let's
go get some water real quick. Be right back.
Are you good? Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Make sure you guys stay productive. Just gotta make the best of the end of the week. Go out with a bang. Yeah, I don't know if I really see price. The only way I would see price come down is if this previously high was a false break, but in my opinion, this doesn't look like a false break, just off of experience. Yeah, NAS is looking cleaner. I don't know. We still got time until it gets to those areas. So. In my opinion, price is probably gonna have to drop at the open to get to there.
It was all me who. Did you see that it was Various and Numerous that subscribed to you?
Nah, I didn't even check who it was. I just checked the account.
That's my other account. I was like, Andre wants it, fuck it. Andre got it, 850, make it happen.
Damn, my Wi-Fi is being ass right now. Let me disconnect. I got like 5 fucking phones. Let me disconnect some of this shit. Disconnected to Wi-Fi. No, it's not. Let me see. See y'all. Date subscribe. What's today's date? Today's the 10th, 11th, I E11. I don't know why I can't see your name. Maybe it didn't load like your actual thing yet. Because since the last time I got a new subscriber was on March 7th.
Yeah, it was just right now that I did it.
I may have loaded the actual account,
man. I was like, Andre has it, bro. 850, get it. What's up, baby? Hey, what's up?
I wonder if I'll be able to reverse this camera. Matter of fact, while we're waiting, I already did my analysis on everything. If anything, Martin, if you have anything to talk about with the chat, real quick, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll leave it on US 30 since that's barely moving, but I'll be back. Give me like 5 minutes. While we're not really doing nothing.
Love you, bye. Cool. All right. We've had a breakdown analysis from the captain, guys. We see the targets, and we're not gonna let emotions get the best of us. We're gonna stick to the rules with the utmost discipline today, guys. All right, camera's this way. Utmost discipline. We're gonna use. I'm not sure if you guys read the 4 agreements, but the first agreement is be impeccable with your word. Impeccable comes from Latin roots. Actually means sin. So, but the way impeccable is spelled, it means without sin. So, be impeccable with your word, meaning be impeccable with your rules. I will not enter unless these criteria, high confluence areas are met, and I will stick to that one trade. I'm not gonna bounce in and out. I'm gonna stick to it, stick to the rules, set the alerts, and as soon as it gets to 1-to-1, maybe 1 to 1.5, I'm gonna be moving stop loss to break even, and I'm gonna get on with the day. Some people like to manage it to the, get in, get out type of mindset, which is very good because that's how you secure profit. You got to take profit. But today's goal for me is I see a lot of upside potential if this plays out from where the entry is about 13,600 around there, 13,593 to about 14,000. So that's 400 points right there, guys. It is a continuation setup, so I'm gonna be a little bit more risky with my lot size. Not a full 1% because I'm down in my account right now, so I'll do 3/4 of a full position on this continuation setup. So instead of using a 0.5 lot, I'm gonna be using a 0.75 lot, and I'm gonna let it run till it gets to about 13,800 level. From there, I'm gonna close out 0.25 lots and then move the risk to reward tool to take off risk essentially at 1-to-1, and wait for it to go to the 1400 level. Just let it run for the day, and depending on where price is before the market closes, I may just close it to secure profit before the end of the week. So yeah, guys, just stick to the rules, be impeccable with your word. Remember, the 4 agreements are: be impeccable with your word, do not assume, always do your best, and I forgot what the other one was. Do not assume. Jeez, I forgot what that was. But the other one is I'll be right back. It's on my phone. So the first agreement is be impeccable with your word. Second agreement is do not assume. The third agreement, I don't remember. The fourth agreement is always do your best. So as long as you know you're doing your best wholeheartedly, you're trying, don't beat yourself up, because at the end of the day, the road to mastery takes X amount of time. We don't know what X amount of time is. It is what it is. a good figure is, you know, a lot of people like to say 10,000 hours is the necessary amount of action, input, energy into something to really get it. Okay, so I messed up. The first agreement is be impeccable with my word. The second is don't take anything personally. The third is do not assume, and the fourth is always do your best. You guys can tap in and read that book or hear it on Audible. The author's name is Don Miguel Ruiz. So it's a really good book, and he actually has a fifth agreement, and that one is learn to listen. Be cautious of what others say, but learn to listen. So that's very good. Like, yeah, trading has risk. Got to be cautious, but learn to listen because there's money to be made if you listen to the right people. Now, what I'm going to suggest is patience, breathing. I turned a candle on. I've been trying to breathe more because coming from a hourly mindset, you know, I always want to make money, but that's not how this market makes money. So just follow the rules and do good. What up, Andre?
Really happened. We're slowly moving. Got about a few minutes, 15 minutes to the open. We're slowly falling on NAS. NAS ain't really moving that much compared to US30. Like your setup, I'm learning this before I use supply and demands. Smart money concept as well. I will now combine all together. I trade only US30. Yeah, you said setup. Yeah, I like the setup. Line continuations are my ideal setup. I like to take trades on. You watched, and I think you have watched my other videos, my live streams, but just as long as you have a process that you stick to, like I don't even say I have a strategy. I just have a level. I just have a certain amount of confluences and confirmations and certain concepts that I like to see play out. And I look for certain just aspects of price to basically understand where it's going. Like all I really do is just read price in a way. I don't really have a strategy. You could say my confluence thing is a strategy, but to each their own, I guess. Everyone's different. US30 is coming towards us 62%. In my opinion, price might come down range a little bit or going higher, so it can give NAS 100 enough time to get down to this area also to then push.
Looks like patience is gonna pay today. For sure.
This dash 100 gets engulfing, the chances are we'll probably have a retracement and go lower if price doesn't just keep taking off. Only time will tell.
Is your dashed black line the 12 a.m.?
Yeah, this is 12 a.m. moving.
Okay.
It's not really right now,
bro.
So what?
You know what'd be cool?
What?
Hanging around other traders throughout the day.
Yeah. Oh no. I don't really be talking about trading besides the morning. I just be doing other shit.
But hanging out with those people that are in the growth mindset, I guess.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Because my girlfriend got a job at Rocket Mortgage, mortgage broker, banker, and she's like, everybody over there has that mindset. And I'm like, damn, must be, that's cool. Like, I haven't been around a call center. I've never worked in a call center, so I don't know that those rules to that type of environment. But I was like, man, it'd be cool to like hang out with go work out with cool motherfuckers, go get smoothies or whatever, and then get on with our days.
Yeah, I feel it. That's why I post about certain things so a certain type of people I attracted already, just in that mindset regardless. It's just how you convey yourself and how people look at you, because people look at you as someone that smokes all day. What are the chances of them wanting to smoke with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you're someone that's trading all day, what's the chance of someone wanting to trade with you? If you work out all the day, what's the chance of someone want to work out with you? It's just, you are who you hang around and you attract what you are. That's what it comes down to.
Facts. Is that a attraction? Vibrational attract, like an attractional force? Like you're putting out that type of energy and attracts that other. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking too much sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know about vibration, but more or less, it can be simplified. It don't gotta be as complicated. Just you saw that I traded, and you just gravitated towards me. Simple as that. Doesn't nothing crazy about it. It's just you do things without knowing.
They say follow winners, and if you're winning, then you're doing something correct.
I would sometimes, not always.
No, but when consistently make a profit in the market to even become a funded trader, bro, that's nearly impossible. But unless you put in the work.
True. Oh no, I mean, downplaying myself, but that's what you got to do to get to a certain level. Job ain't finished. Job is not finished.
The job is not. Hell yeah, bro. I like the energy.
I'm trying to be a billionaire, so where I'm at now ain't shit. It really ain't shit. When you think about the levels and shit, there's a lot of levels to this. A lot of levels, and there's a long way to go. Once you start thinking you made it, once you start thinking you're doing something good, you start getting comfortable, and that's how you stop improving. Right here. Gotta always remain hungry. Look at Kanye West. He's been going hard every single year for the past like 10, 15, 20 years almost. Look where he's at now. Still going hard. And it's all paid off. He's a billionaire.
I've been listening to his new song Hurricane, bro. He put it on a new reel. I was like, damn, those fucking Kanye is so misunderstood, bro. Like, I feel like he's a homie, but people don't like that fool.
Yeah, I fuck with Kanye. I always like Kanye.
He just talks the truth sometimes, and the truth hurts once in a while. Shit.
Yeah, all he does is just be honest. He don't try to. What is it? I forget the word. God damn it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Interesting. Show stats. Angle. No, I could do that. I didn't even know. Interesting.
Interesting.
Price range, price levels. Oh, I think these are new options. That's why I never seen these before.
Options traders.
Huh?
You said options traders?
Nah, these are like new options, like in the settings of some of these things, like the trend line. You can make it so you can, like, you can see the midpoint. Can I do that on a box? Nah, I can't do it on a rectangle. Interesting. Because if I do this from here to this, I can measure like how big that range is. Price range. It's not really the same though. It's like counting bars, not really points. Oh, it's price range. Okay, so that's 500 points from there. Oh, it is, right? Okay. Well, yeah, you can. It's just, I didn't know that. You can check it like that.
Oh.
Come on, price. We got about 4 minutes to the open. Price either just gonna take off or it's just gonna start to melt. One thing I like about you, bro, is consistency. Of course, consistent every single day, no matter what. Maybe not yesterday with the live streams, but honestly didn't know if I was gonna take a trade yesterday with the way price was looking. But I ended up catching it, so it is what it is. That's why you gotta be active in the Telegram if you're not. Because if I'm not on the live stream, I'm gonna be active in the chat regardless. Like I woke up yesterday, like 9:30, took a trade like 9:40. I was out the trade by like 10 o'clock, I say. Because when you know what you're looking for, it's, you know, it doesn't take much time to analyze. There we go. Come on, start dropping, fam. Trying to get to this 13,500. From 13,500, 50 points would be a pretty good stop loss, but if you want to be safe, I say at least 60 to 70. Low-key, what I think about is I used to ride my bike a lot, and one thing I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to be more productive. Not even more productive, I just like being able to do things. So I used to ride my bike a lot. I had like do you know what an SC bike is?
What?
It's like imagine like a big BMX bike with like 29-inch wheels.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like one of those, and it's like one people can do tricks on, but it's like a big one. So when you wheelie, it's like big wheels, and it's just different. And I used to ride my bike a lot.
Is it better for the wheelies when you have bigger tires?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's better. It's just a different vibe. But one thing I'm trying to do is I might start waking up earlier and I might just buy a bike. But the bikes are expensive. They're like, the one I was just looking at this morning, it was like 800. I was looking at one, and I was like, I might just cop one because the way these gas prices are looking, I'm tired of driving to the gym. Not gonna lie. So if I ride my bike to the gym every morning, maybe drive when it's raining, I'm gonna have to ride my bike because guess how much I pay gas a week to fill my tank? Nah, not 100. Damn, I would not have a car if it was 100. God damn.
65.
Damn near close. Almost there. Higher.
75.
Lower.
Well, it was probably 70 then.
71.
Yeah, dude. I paid $62 yesterday to fill up gas. I was like, God damn, 4-cylinder. What the fuck?
Yeah, what do I got? I got a 6-cylinder and a 3.9 liter engine, so my shit's like a fucking boat.
Yes. Yeah,
all right.
I live close enough to work now too, bro. I could probably ride my bike and take an hour to get to 30 minutes to get to work.
That's what I'm saying. It's starting to get a little bit warmer out too, so we'll see. Price looks like it's about to push. Not gonna lie. I don't know how likely price is to keep dropping, but US 30 is almost there. It is dropping, but US 30 is pushing, so it's probably gonna drop after. But we'll see. We will see, because US 30 is pushing. That means this might start to reject, get above 13,600, and start to push. Only thing is, it's not 38.10% lower. Isn't really on it. I want to see it come lower though, but I need US 30 to come lower first. So close yet so far. This looks like a trendy day. The only thing is, if I was to get it here, I would at least have to have a 50 pip stop at least. But that means if this trade ends up getting stopped, I could end up getting stopped out, and then the original trade idea plays out. But the way US 30 is looking, part of me does want to take the trade on NAS, but I don't know how I feel about that trade setup. I might get it with a 50 pip, maybe. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not trying to just hop in. But then again, I know what price more than likely wants to go. US 30's pushing. All right, I'm gonna get in on that just because I see what it's doing. 50 pip stop. Worst comes to worst, I lose a little bit. We'll see what happens. 50 pips. Worst comes to worst, I can change it to 100. Just like that. So worst case scenario, right there. Let's see. US 30's pushing. I don't know. This is kind of a risky setup. Part of me doesn't even want to be in it. Is this fair? Maybe. US 30's pushing though for sure. So I got in at 717. Yeah, it looks like it wants to come a little bit lower. Part of me wants to cut it out low key. 100 pips though.
Aces session high might be a good target. Or entry. Not target, entry. OTE.
Oh yeah, it's starting to come down now. God damn it. I knew I should have waited. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I have a lower lot size, so the most I could lose, if I lose 100 points, then I just lose the 1%. If I let it even come down to that point. We'll see if it rejects at 62% and shit. Damn, US 30 kind of bamboozled. They're literally doing the opposite. I didn't expect it to do that. Let's see how price reacts at these levels. If I can, I might get a smaller, start adding position while I'm in drawdown in these specific levels. Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see. It's my phone at 100%. That's just 72. That's just capped. That's just capped. See what happens. I know price wants to go higher. It's just more or less, where is it going to come down to? 13,500. It's going to come down to this fib level. Can go a few ways. But the overall direction, I know where it wants to go. So we'll see what happens. Okay, let me get all these spark up. Oh, did he do? That's a sell limit. Ooh, I was about to say, I accidentally clicked something over here.
Oof.
Take that shit off. Maybe I'll do that shit. No, that shit scared me. I was like, what the fuck?
Ooh, yeah, getting me all nervous, bro. That's not even the trade I'm in.
Not real shit. I don't know. I didn't even know what I clicked. It just put me in a trade. Not even in a trade. It was a selling. Yeah, that was a bad entry on my part. That's for sure. That's cool. These London continuation setups, I like to put a little bit more risk, even though this isn't my ideal setup right here. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, man. It misses 62% by a pip. I'm not gonna add an entry unless I come down to at least like this fib level. Because once we're in this deep drawdown, then I'll look to see rejection. If it just rejects here and keeps going higher, then it's cool. I'll still be in the trade, but regardless. 50 points is around what I ideally would want to risk, but I'll allow it to come down to a little bit deeper, like 100, like I said, at most. But after 100, I'm not going to have it come any deeper than that. They just do opposites, so it's weird. I don't like when they do opposites. It fucks with my head. We're coming down to these levels. looking like a higher topper. Okay, we're coming to this little order block right here. Ideally, 3,500 is the ideal entry, but there's a lot of reasons price could end up pushing from these areas. US 30 is like barely moving, which is making me think it might come down lower too. If US 30 starts getting past 33,500, I think NASDAQ's gonna start to push. If we can get past 33,500. Oh, we got a little rejection. I'm down about 25 points. Not bad. Most drawdown I seen was probably like 55. 30 here. But my entry's a little bit higher. Yeah, US 30 is pushing. I missed it by a few points. This is like very weird. Missed this big freak level. Didn't really touch this order block. Didn't really touch the fib. It's just being a little off. Yeah, this was a bad entry on my part. I shouldn't have entered up there. I think it was gonna come down, but it is what it is. What I'm gonna look to do is I'm probably gonna try to get this last entry at 13,500 and just allow it to do what it has to do. I'll leave that entry up there, but the most I'll allow myself to lose is 2%. So, but keeping the low risk, I can allow a certain drawdown. When in doubt, add more entries.
What the? For reals?
I mean, yeah, if you're risking a certain amount, it's not like I'm over risking.
Makes sense, because your lot sizes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, makes sense. Because I was thinking you're doing one trade. Well, okay, because you already had a lower lot on your first entry, right?
Yeah. So I could, even though I did it ideally, would have a certain amount, like drawdown. But I'm about to look to add the second entry right now while we're in this area. So I'm probably not going to cut this trade out. I'll allow it to get more drawdown because like I said, on these setups, I'll allow myself more risk. So even with this, I might be negative 1%, but then even if I come down to 50% here with that added entry, I'm not going to lose a certain amount. I need to see some rejection though right now because this is not looking that good.
What's the 1 hour and let's see, 30 minutes? It's at the 79 essentially, bruh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really pushing. I'm not seeing no rejection either. Let me see. I want to see some rejection before I add this entry.
Could have been a good first entry right here.
Yeah, this would have been a good first entry. That's on my part. All right, I'm gonna add the last position. If this all goes wrong, I know how much I'm willing to lose. That London low is ideally. After that, then I'm not gonna be looking for price to do anything else. So the thing is, with this entry, if it starts going profit, it's gonna mitigate the other one. So I have that entry up there, and I got this entry down here. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, that first entry was horrible. That was a bad entry on my part. Oh God.
At least you didn't get it. Did you get it at the 38 or 50 for fib?
What? I never get on the 50.
Levels?
I never used the 50 for the entries. I was getting it on the 38.
Okay. My first entry was on the 50, and yeah, I knew it was gonna. I just had a hunch it was gonna come down right there. Boom, right where the eye was too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this other one. It was just the main one. That first one was shitty. I don't even want people to learn off that one.
The 6 risk to reward with your second entry if it goes to 14,000.
Yeah, the trade ideas there. Just gotta see if it's gonna play out. Slowly rejecting. US30 still could end up pushing. I just need to see the volume get in the market. Ideally, once we get below this low, then I know the ideas canceled out. But based off higher time frames, I think there's a good chance price to keep pushing. We just got to make sure we stay above certain levels. All right, come on. We need US30 start pushing. If US30 start pushing, NAS start pushing. Also got news at 10 o'clock, so about 20 minutes. All right, we got some good rejection. I need US30 to get above 33,500. I need to get above. We will see. Part of me wants to add another entry, but I don't know. I'm already in that drawdown, so I might just leave it. Risk reward is gonna be kind of shitted. US30 is not moving at all. Yeah, the most I could lose today is 2%, so I'm not even too mad at it. Worst comes to worst, I lose the daily drawdown.
Still early.
Daily 13,800. That would be a good area. There's a 5 minute looking like. Yeah, I think okay, that's looking nice. I'm gonna add my last little entry in here. This is my last little entry, but the way that 5 minute close, I think there's a good chance we're gonna push. So worst comes to worst, we go into drawdown. I just take my L. Best case scenario, price starts to push. I can get out of my first position and a little bit of profit and just leave my 2 positions down here. That's best case scenario.
Looking healthy though, the trade.
Yeah, I like the way the 5 minute close. I just need US30 to keep pushing to give me more confluence that this is gonna go higher. There's like no volume. This is making me mad. No volume. I hate when there's no volume like this. I got no patience for it. There she was 30 pushing. I just need NAS to follow. Yeah. I'm just waiting for you, NAS. US30 knows doing what I want it to do. Get past 33,500. Probably gonna see some rejection. But I just want to see it come by. Just at least.
There it is. Hey.
Nah, not yet. Not yet. Just look at how small the move is compared to the grand scale.
Yeah, but I feel like US 30 is gonna set the pace for the day, and I think the low has just been made. If that's the low, we got in at a sniper entry, Andre.
If
big if.
Can't go off of ifs. Gotta go off of what's actually happening. Like, look what price is doing.
Where could it retrace to on this impulse? That's a good question.
I don't think it's gonna. This doesn't look like a retracement. This one looks like it's gonna try to go for the lows if it doesn't go for this 13,500 again. I wouldn't count this as a retracement. This is so small.
It could. Price could push. Well, I'm just measuring this most recent retracement, this bearish move, and I'm saying, well, how high can it go before it moves back? You know, if it's gonna be a bearish day, what's the high on this move? And it's to about TP1. So as long as we secure or move, you know, stop loss to break even, could protect ourselves. Damn, come on, Willis. All right, I'm not even looking. Damn.
See, that's why you don't go off of ifs, because then you get your feelings hurt.
Damn.
If you would have been expecting price to do whatever, you wouldn't feel any type of way.
Come on, US 30. Come on, Nas. Y'all are acting up right now.
I wouldn't even say they're acted up. There's no momentum.
Oh. Come on, fly.
They're like doing pure opposites. I have to go till 10 o'clock for the volume, like I was saying earlier. US 30's pushing. It's just a matter of time before NAS eventually does, but you never know where it's going to go before it actually pushes. NAS, not NAS. If US 30 can get back above this Monday high, I think we'll be good. Oh, get it back above that Monday high, I think we'll be good. Yeah, slowly going. Slowly but surely. Only time will tell. Once we get to 13,600, I would try to take off that first position I edited.
Who said that? You?
What you mean?
You said take off that first position when it gets to there?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Makes sense.
US 30 is rejecting this 33,500. It's probably at a fib short also, so we gotta see. Honestly, price could do a few things right now. Yep, starts rejecting. Yep. Oh boy, this could either just start melting or could go higher, but I don't know. I don't like the way price had that false break. Only time will tell, man. If I wasn't down 70 points on that first position, I probably would have cut it out short. But 70 points, I don't know if I want to take that loss, considering I could end up taking out a break even. So it's more risk, more reward. There goes the rejection. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this US 30 setting up. And if it's setting up like this, NAS is probably going to come lower. The hour is pretty bullish, but I think we just got to wait for the news. That's the only thing I can say right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 30-minute, and it's ranging, but it never got back to that. It's still, you know, we got in at the 79%, right at the bottom of that candle, so let it fucking play out. Jeez.
Some new volume. US 30 is starting to reject. If this is a real rejection, US 30 is going to drop all the way down to 33,300. And if that drops to 33,300, we're probably going to drop below these lows. Mm, 30-minute close. This 30-minute, when it closes, when the news comes out, I need it to be a good rejection for me to feel safe about holding this. 15-minute, I at least need it to be above this. Stay above 13,500 at least. Hour, I need to stay above the order block in my opinion. We'll see. We will see. But right now, looks like it wants to come lower. Yup, there it goes. There goes the rejection. Yeah, USA is probably dropping. Yup. I don't know, might just end up dropping. Maybe doesn't want to go any higher. After clearing that Monday's high, maybe that's what, like I was saying, might not want to go any higher because this is the ideal target I had for the day. Yeah, if it doesn't hold this 50%, I'm just going to cut the trade off, the drawdown that I'm in. Yeah, the drawdown. Don't like the way that 5-minute close either. Bearish. Whoa. Doesn't look, can't win a ball. Yeah, we're getting in it. Probably gonna start to cut these trades off. If we don't reject this 50%, I am out of this shit. Nah, US 30. Yeah, US 30's dropping. NAS too. Need it to hold this 50%. If it doesn't hold this, that's literally exactly what I don't want to see. Because anything below it is a London lows, and if it clears some London lows, the likelihood of it coming even lower is going to be very high. Yeah, it's not looking good. Well, it is what it is. Alright, I'm out. Oh, done for the day. You start. They did what it do. I want to see. It's cool. How much I lose? Let me see. Oh, it's not showing the position I lost. It's because I closed it on there. Yeah, I lost basically almost what I made yesterday. A little bit less. I'll think about getting re-entry if it rejects, but with the way this is looking, I don't know. It's looking real choppy.
the hour's looking real mighty bearish. It would have to start finding some momentum on this Friday.
Yeah, maybe. Or this range. It's Friday.
Yeah. And there's not really there's moves within ranges, but is it really pay out, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Regardless, I'm done. It was alright week. I'm down 1.2% for the week. It is what it is. I basically break even for the last 2 days, huh? It is what it is. Yeah, I knew this 33,500 was gonna have that rejection, and then, like I said, it was probably gonna come below on NAS if it did reject. So this fib no longer is holding up. The only fib that will probably hold up is if I pull it from maybe this low here, but it doesn't even seem to be rejecting. So the likelihood of coming for this low is gonna be far more likely.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it looks like it has to come back down to like 13,322.
It is rejecting though. I don't know. What time is it? We got that news. Part of me wants to add that last position, but part of me doesn't. Don't know if I want to risk it. Don't know if the risk is worth taking. What's the 4 hour looking like? I don't know about that one, man. Cleared those highs.
I don't know, bro. Yeah.
US 30 is rejecting.
That's a big old rejection wick on the 4 hour on NAS. If it holds, yeah, but you know that's the risk you take. Jesus.
I don't know, I'll give it like 5 minutes. If I don't see nothing, I'm done. The daily. Yeah, after I clear those highs, that's what I was saying up here with this US 30 trade. After I cleared that high, I had a feeling it might try to come lower. If I were to get in here, how big is that? 50 points. It's not going to come for the low of the week. The only thing is I want to see it potentially make a new high of the week to end it off. That's what I like to see with these indices. Let's see how this closes. If it closes with a rejection, I might think about getting in. Did close with a rejection. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see how this candle plays out right here. If it makes this downward and starts to reject, then I might get in. But if it breaks that low, then I'm probably not. Yeah, I'm not going to get in right now. It's going to come for this low. If it breaks this low, then I'm out. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, let me just do this. So I'm not gonna once it breaks this low, I'm out of that. Done for the day. Yeah, this is breaking the low too. Yeah, I already know it's not gonna play out. Let me just get the screenshot of the original trade. Where is it at? Where is it at? There we go. Yeah, it broke the low. To be expected. It is what it is. I'm done for the day. Screenshot. Journal that bitch. It's part of the game. Won yesterday, lost today. Put a little bit more risk, but it's to be expected. That's what I do with these line of continuation setups. If it would have played out, I would have been up a very good amount. So high risk, high reward. Sure know that bit. US 30. What did US 30 end up doing? Yeah, it's still dropping. Makes sense. Not very clean. Confirmations, fib long, order block, big for your level. What else did I have? Where we at? We're at the 8 session high. I got the screenshot right there. Yeah.
Today was fun. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, it was prescribed risk. We mitigated risk. We took the risk on, and it is what it is. It could have paid out. It didn't. We manage risk and get on with the day. God damn it. Dude, I just want to pass this challenge. I'm not gonna FOMO. I will not FOMO. The first, survive until just lower the lot size and survive and survive.
Sure. It's a long game, not a walk.
Walk on water one day.
Shit, this news ain't really doing nothing.
They said we going down. Hey, fuck the markets.
Alright, NAS not gonna really play out some off of this, but US30, they're still have potential chits. That's what I'm looking at right now. But even then, the risk reward is not even worth it.
Thank God. Stop loss. I had stopped out. I already got out of the trade a long time ago, but my I had set an alert at that price level where it is now and it just ran through to my.
Oh, this rejection.
I got out. That's that experience. So that's good with trading with you, is that instead of just waiting for stop loss, you kind of already had a hunch or the experience to know if it's going to continue going lower, if it starts breaking the lows of those other candles.
Yes, sir. Damn, this is looking good. The only thing is not to say it's fast. And this will end up being a false break if it goes higher. This would be a continuation still. We'll see how price on NAS reacts with this high. If it tries to stay above, then US30s might try to keep above this, because we're at this 30-minute order block too. 60% each high, previously high retest. 250 almost, 250 level. Oh no, it could go either way. This is 1 minute engulfs. I might think about it, honestly. I really might. There goes that engulfing that I was talking about. Alright. If I were to get in here, where am I stopping? 50 points, potentially. Maybe, could come lower. Rocking a hard place, man. Rocking a hard place. Not trying to risk too much, but the setup is here and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. NAS is holding above. $33,300. Yeah, it's still covered there. Starts breaking these candles low, then I'm out. I'm not even gonna look no more. But if it still tries to hold, there it goes. Oh man. Let me get a little retest. If I get a retest, I'll get in. Just a little retest. Down to 33,300, and I'll get in. I'm not trying to hop in at this high though, at least right here. little bit lower. Oh, came down. All right, I'll hop in right here. Worst comes to worst, I lose 50 points. But I think right here is where it's gonna start to move. If it doesn't, well, it is what it is. If you don't got the risk, don't take the trade, Martin.
Thank you for saying that. You're that little voice that comes, not little. You're that voice. That voice has come out like 3 other times and I ignored it. Guess what happened? I got clapped. So I'm gonna listen to this voice.
Yeah, man.
Fucking listen.
So if I get clapped, ain't no point for you to get clapped on.
Well, that first trade I took was 0.5 when I should have done like a 0.25, and then the second trade added 0.25 to make a 0.5 instead of, so I already lost 1.2% today, so I'm done.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
New pips, got a nice continuation setups hopefully next week and catch about 1,000 pips. That's the goal.
Maybe. Won't know until we do it.
Hell yeah.
I just need this to get above price. Above these highs. Kind of a lack of momentum now. This 10 o'clock news ain't shit. It's like no volume. I need what happened yesterday where I had a big spike at the open. Where was it? Right over here when we had all this volume. That's what I like to see. I don't like to see this bullshit we're looking at now.
Yeah, dude, we had a machine shop. My brother and my dad and everybody's at the shop. They had it at 7 a.m. They're bringing a little micro blaster to clean like jet fuel ports on these parts, which is pretty cool. Hey, there it goes. There you go, Andre. There you go. Hey.
This ain't shit, bro. Look at the risk reward. This is like a 0.01 in profit. Yeah, see, look at that. That's why you don't get your hopes up. Alright. 5. If it comes right below that other low, I'm out. Alright. Oh, it is what it is. I'm done for the day. With that being said, hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Friday, not the ideal trade scenario. US 30 is just doing what Nash did now, so it is what it is. Took the risk, ended up losing. Lost a little bit more than I ideally wanted to, but if you want to make a certain amount, you got to risk a certain amount. So I'm down 2.4 for the day. I made 2.1 yesterday, so I'm down 0.3 for the last 2 days. So it is what it is. Be back next week. This could still play out, but at this point, it's just not worth it. Not worth the risk. So that being said, hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Daily time frame on some bullshit going crazy right now. Yeah, the daily's fucking shitty right now. And look at this, the rejection afterwards. But it is what it is. But what you call it? If y'all enjoyed it, damn. Why'd it close like that? If this next candle is in the golfing, I'm gonna be so sick. But if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Join the Telegram if you haven't already. That's really it. Just gotta lost their part of the game. It's just about managing them. Lost more than I wanted to today, but that was originally because of that bad entry. It all started with that bad entry, so it just shows you one bad move can go in a downward spiral for the rest of the day. And look how price is moving now. So like I know it more than likely wants to go up. It's just more or less price is just being difficult. Yeah, look at this. Came down and touched that order block. Now price might reject, and this is could potentially end up being a full New York reversal. But on that note, if you guys enjoyed it, if I really get into any other trades, I don't think I will, but if I do, the Telegram will know. I'm not gonna be live though, because I got other shit to do. But on that note, hopefully everyone enjoyed it. I'll talk to everyone Monday morning. So I'll see you all. Martin, you have anything to say?
Guys, follow the rules. Follow someone who's proven track record. Andre, he's very disciplined with his journaling and documentation and his business. Make sure just gotta have faith in somebody. Might as well do faith in someone who shows their truth, their transparency with their trades, because someone's not showing their losing trades and only their winning trades. Something's not right.
Facts.
Take it easy, guys.
Facts. We'll see you all next week.